Good afternoon and welcome to Sunday Racing at beautiful Del Mar. I'm Kurt Hoover. I'll be with you throughout the meet for a good meet overall and a very good card this afternoon. 11 races on tap, including the $100,000 Oceanitas. My guest, a welcome back to Ryan Anderson. Ryan, you and I were discussing the card before he came on. This is a tricky, difficult card, and you're thinking it might even carry over pick six-wise.
Yeah, definitely. The pick six today looks really tough. Very competitive, full fields. I think a lot of prices are going to be plenty.
Yeah, even yesterday with a few short price favorites, pick six paid over $7,000, so good return yesterday in the pick six. We start from scratch. Let's get right to the action. We're on the turf in race number 1. How do you sort this one out, Ryan?
Yeah, I picked the race 9-5. I thought the 9 Judith is going to show a little bit more speed with a nice 3 furlong drill coming in here for Jonathan Thomas. Vincent Chaminade is aboard, and then the 5 Rehearsal I thought should set a pretty nice trip, has some good sharp works coming out of that last effort.
Yeah, I went to Rehearsal also. I thought the horse finished well last time. There's one next stat winner out of that race already. Kimura rides. Looks like she needed the race. Also thought Double Bay would fire. Comes back off the layoff from McCarthy. Ran well for maiden 50. Fresh, good work against Rispoli. 5-6 for me in the opener. Race number 2, a field of 6. I don't have a real strong opinion here, Ryan. I thought Redemption Time, the Ship and Win horse, would be tough. I just don't have a real good feel for this race.
Yeah, this is a tough race to have a strong feel for. I agree, but I did pick the 1 Redemption Time on top. I thought the Ship and Win, the placement is pretty logical.
Yeah, makes sense.
I like the class drop. It makes sense. You're taking advantage of the Del Mar Ship and Win program. So I went 1-4. I thought Pete's Old Fashioned is just a horse in good form at this level and should round out the exacta.
Yeah, Pete's Old Fashioned and Resemblance, kind of the same type of horse. Don't win often, but they're kind of right there. Put Ayuso on the 5 Resemblance. Tiago Pereira banged up from that spill yesterday, so Ayuso picks up the mount on Resemblance. On to race number 3, 11 Go Postward. We're back on the turf in this one.
Yeah, great race. I love these 5 furlong turf sprints. Tigeron's my top pick. I went 1-7 in here. This horse is a Del Mar specialist, loves this 5 furlong distance going on the turf. I thought the 7 with the big scratch at the 10, Noble Reflection. The 7 with Edwin Maldonado looks loose in here. Del Mar Jerry, obviously great name. But yeah, should be loose on the lead. I don't know if he's going to class up to these, but I feel like him and Tigeron should round out the exacta.
Yeah, Tigeron's a pro. He likes this course. He's fresh from Mark Ladd. He dips in for 32. I ended up taking a shot with the 5 Zaffarelli. Obviously a claim that so far has not worked out. An $80,000 claim last year. But the horse is older. Peter Miller brings him back at a nice level. He's sprinted well on this course, and he's a price with Chaminade riding. So I went to the 5 Zaffarelli, the 1 horse Tiger Hunt for second. 5-1, excuse me, in race number 3. On to the 4th, maidens, $20,000 claimers. I couldn't get by the 2 favorites, Toppers at Seaside and Cano for the win. What about you, Ryan?
Yeah, I got past Toppers at Seaside, but I did go with the 3 Tappet Dynasty as my top pick. I thought the best figure is just on turf, but should translate over to dirt, no problem. And then I went with the 6 Skyquist, a bit of a price, but also hasn't been exposed at this level like some of the others. So I went 3-6 in here.
Yeah, I ended up picking Toppers at Seaside. I know the barn had high hopes for this horse when they first got him. He hasn't panned out, but he did run well last time. The horse who beat him, the Gypsy Cowboy, came back and crushed at Los Al, 1 for fun. So I think that was a little bit better than the usual maiden 20. 1-7 for me in the 4th. On to the 5th race, field of 9 on the turf in this one. Another tricky race, I thought.
Very tricky race. Going a mile and 3/8. We're going around the 3 turns.
Yeah.
I went with 4-5 in here. I thought the 4 Time Song is going to be, really love the distance, dropping out of the grade 3 San Juan Capistrano. I thought Hector Barrios, he's obviously rides this turf course better than just about anybody. He's going to get to the rail early. 3rd off the layoff, I think, is going to be a strong showing.
Yeah, I went for Time Song also. I thought this horse could get a nice trip in here. Fair price at 4-1. Also thought Cameron Slough might fire. Neil Drysdale had this horse entered yesterday. She's scratched out of that race to go here. She's run well over this course. She gets Fresu. And best of all, she's 15-1. So 4-7 for me in race number 5. On to the 6, Ryan. It's pick 6 time. How do we start the pick 6?
Pick 6 is tough. We're going a mile for these maidens. I picked 2-1 to go in here. I thought the 2 Cheever, Mark Glad, Antonio Fresu team up. They had a winner yesterday. Mark Glad, obviously exceptional going sprint to route. He really doesn't have a bad stat, does he?
Right, no.
He's strong at everything. The 1 Rank is a bit of a pet of mine. Big fan of Team O'Neill, though, and I'm waiting for Rank to get the job done. Blinker's back on for today.
Yeah, I think it might be Rank's day today. I know he's had a zillion chances, but he ran really well in the affirmed 2 starts back. That was a very good effort. Last time in the Derby, it was a small field. He just ran around the track and picked up a 3rd place check. I did pick Rank on top. Cheever should move up, stretching out. It's got the pedigree to do that out of that curling mare. So I'm going 1-2, or actually, I'm sorry, 1-6. Horse name for my good friend Jay Priven. I had to put him second. On to the 7th. 13 and 14 are out, back on the grass here, and another grab bag, I thought.
Another grab bag. This is my long shot of the day. Okay. I like the number 4, How Lovely. Mirko DeMuro is going to be riding. He's ridden this turf course excellent as well to start his campaign out here in Del Mar. Obviously, coming from overseas, he rides the turf really well. So I want to give this one a shot. Gets Lasix for the debut for Simon Callahan. He doesn't bring a whole lot of shippers over, but I thought this one comes in with a B work according to the Harrington report, which I like to take a look at. Watch the work as well. The work looked all right. Jockey's positioning was pretty good. So I went 4-5 in here.
Yeah, I picked the 12 Slick on top. Gets Lasix coming back for Phil D'Amato. Comes off a nice effort last year. I thought that would be the horse to beat, but I'm with you. I picked How Lovely second to 4 horse. Again, Andy Harrington workouts invaluable. You can't gamble without him. I got the B work right, and this barn used to win with these types, so maybe this horse can get back in the circle. Big price at 20-1, 12-4 for me in race number 7. On to the 8th. This kicks off the late pick 4. It's not a good meet for Alsos. 13 and 14 are out. 12 go postward. How'd you see this one, Ryan?
Yeah, I picked it 9-11. I thought the 9 Nation, I know he's dropping off a cliff pretty much in here. Feels just like the type that they just kind of want to unload. Obviously owned by Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners, who had the Winter Journalism yesterday, and the Haskell. A lot of good runners. This kind of just looks like maybe, this might be the level.
Yeah.
Just kind of drop and move on.
I thought the same thing. Nation, and if you look at his numbers on the dirt, they are pretty good, and I agree 100%. Let's move on. If somebody takes it for 10, so be it. With all the vet checks and the way things are done in California, the horse is fine. Rispoli rides, that's a big plus. I'm with you. I think Nation will be very tough to beat. Broadway Unions, I picked second. I liked his dirt win a lot when he broke his maiden. He actually ran pretty well versus winners. Realistic spot because the purse is so big. The barn doesn't win a lot, and the work tab scares me a little. There's a month gap in between works, but I picked the horse second. But Nation to me, pick 6 single, kind of by default.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
Right? The Ocean East is our feature. This is a good race. $100,000 purse. Scratch to 5, Son of the Hill. Queen Maxim is favored, and rightfully so. She's won 5 in a row. The question is the route. Her one route race was not good, but it was a while back. She's not overly bred to route, but it's Mullen. She's a really good mare. I think if she routes, she'll win. But to me, it's still kind of an if, Ryan.
Yeah, it's that old adage of don't take a horse too short, doing something for the first time. And I know she's done it once before, but I'm going to try and play against her here. She fits into this condition really well based on the restrictions in here, non-winners of a mile or over. I went 10-9 in here. I thought Sunset Glory, Kazushi Kimura, and Michael McCarthy are going to team up. This filly's 2 for 3 at Del Mar, so obviously likes the surface. Has won off the layoff already, which is more than you can say for a horse like Maduro, who I picked in second. Obviously, she's very talented as well. But I went 10-9 in here. A bit of an upset. Yeah,
I went for an upset, too. I've always liked Nadette, Neil Drysdale's mare, and she is completely pace-dependent. She needs pace to run it. She's got one kick, and when she's good, it's an explosive kick. Plus, she's faced better horses. There's no doubt in my mind looking at the races she's been in. She's faced really good horses. She's fresh. Mike Smith rides for Neil Drysdale, so I went to Nadette on top. Queen Maxima second, no fault, just a question of the route. And I thought Lunar Impact had a look. Numbers-wise, she's got some good numbers. Barnes going good. You get Barrios, and she's a price. So I was 1-2-12 in race number 9. 10th race kicks off the late double. Some good horses in here. These are some hard-knocking horses. How'd you sort this one out, Ryan?
Yeah, good horses in here, but I think the Sadler uncoupled entry has a stranglehold on this. They have complementary running styles. You have the 7, who I picked on top, Topalo from the outside. Going to be showing speed, should just kind of sit that nice outside trip. Then you have the 2 for All Mankind, who's going to be coming from a little off the pace, but if they heat things up front, I expect For All Mankind to finish things off pretty nicely.
You and I are on the same page. I picked it 7-2. I thought it was one of the 2 Sadlers. They both fit the conditions nicely. They both train well. I said on opening day, I thought John Sadler, just a gut feeling, is going to have a very good meet. It's already come to fruition. His horses are firing. I like it 7-2 in the 10th. Okay, if we get to the 11th and final, I thought this was one of the better betting races on the card. I thought it could go a lot of different ways. Who do you like here?
This is a great betting race. I went 12-9 in here. I don't typically take these outside runners in the turf route, but again, Hector Barrios is riding on the 12, Sydney Street.
That takes care of the outside.
That takes care of the outside, exactly. Big jockey change on the 9. Obviously, hope Tiago Pereira feels better, but Mirko Demura is in to ride. He's ridden really well. Finished a close 3rd yesterday. He won the nightcap on opening day at a huge price, so I thought the 9 Hurricane Cloud deserved a look, but my top pick is the 12 Sydney Street, whose figure's pretty fit.
Yeah,
pretty well.
It's funny. We see it the exact same way. I picked it 12-9. That's hard to do in this type of race, Ryan, right? But Sydney Street, I like the way he fired. Again, it's Sadler. You get Barrios. The other horse I took a look at, Margot's Boy, is a real pro. He comes back fresh. He's trained well. He's just a good horse. Tough race, 12-9 for me in the 11th and final. Ryan, thanks again for your time. Enjoyed it very much, and we will see you back soon at the meet.
Yes, you will. You'll see me again on Thursday.
Sounds good. Ryan Anderson has been my guest here. Thanks to all of you for watching. Post time is about 40 minutes away. I'll be with you in about 20 minutes in the paddock. Thanks again for watching. Good luck today.